Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Damn, Kai, you going crazy.
Huh. Hey, look what I did. I took every loss and then I turned that to a profit. I can't reach my goals with everybody in my pocket. I can't trust the soul, but I know pain, but I can't block it. I can't block it. Hey, look what I did. Hey, they keep hitting me like big bro, let lock in. But we ain't even locked in. We ain't even locked in.
Wake Contracting, your trusted choice for complete home renovations. The heart of your home. Dream kitchens and custom bathrooms designed just the way you want them. 5-star reviews and happy customers. That's the Wake Contracting difference. Call 260-444-6081 or visit us online today.
Partnership between O&E, Orthopedics Northeast, and Parkview Sports Medicine is unique because our team is taking care of the athlete in their own environment on the field. O&E is the other end of our treatment when someone actually does have an injury that requires a specialist care.
We have athletic trainers, we have the physical therapists, and everyone's important. Everyone has a role to play because our goal is the same. We're just trying to get these athletes back to doing what they love to do.
SummitCitySports.com. We welcome you into Indiana High School volleyball on this Thursday evening to wrap up our first week of the high school volleyball season on SummitCitySports.com. We've got the Woodlan Warriors on the road tonight. 2-0 start for Woodlan this season, taking on the Snider Panthers, who are 0-1 on the year. For SummitCitySports.com, I'm Jaron Matheny. Glad that you are with us. Matt Jackson is running our camera once again tonight as we dive deeper in on these two teams. Woodlan 2-0 after a pair of 3-0 wins over Churubusco and New Haven. The Warriors coming off another 20-win season last year. Woodlan 23-8 a season ago, finished at 5-1 in the ACAC before falling to South Adams in the sectional semifinal. The Starfires eventually winning the sectional championship, trying to replace one of the best attackers and middle blockers that Woodlan has ever had in Alyssa Anderson. She averaged 3 kills per set last season, hit .353, but she was a consistent force in the rotation for Woodlan the past 3+ years, and they'll certainly have some trouble trying to replace what Anderson brought to the table, but it's a program that has continued to have success. 3 straight seasons of 20+ wins under head coach Jared Rydell. The last time that Woodlan finished below 500 was back in 2018. 3 consecutive seasons of 20+ wins. 5 of the last 6 years have been 20+ win seasons as well for Woodlan, who will start up conference play at Jay County on September 10th. For the Snider Panthers, they fell 3-0 at Lakeland on Tuesday night to open up their season. They'll have a tournament coming up this Saturday against Elkhart Christian and Fremont before hitting the road on Monday at Central Noble and at Angola next Tuesday. Snider going 16-19 a season ago, finishing 5-2 in the Summit Athletic Conference. They fell to Carroll 3-0 in the sectional championship match. Carroll, which has not lost over the past 2+ seasons now, 53 consecutive victories for the Chargers as of right now. And we will see Carroll in action live here on SummitCitySports.com next Thursday here at Kilmer Court. Sophomore Ariel Stevens led the way last year for Snider with 207 kills. Junior Ava DeFay chipped in another 147. Stevens the leader, DeFay 4th on the team in kills a year ago, and head coach Brianna Rickey hoping to get this program back above 500. Next week here on SummitCitySports.com, we'll have volleyball coverage Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday night, Blackhawk Christian at Norwell. Tuesday is Leo at Bishop Dwenger. And then Thursday, we've got Carroll at Snider. We're still trying to decide on our Wednesday matchup next week. So, again, we'll have that schedule for you. Summit City Sports, you can find us online, SummitCitySports.com, but then we also, on YouTube, will have those live streams ready for you in advance. As we get ready for the national anthem, we'll get things started between Snider and Woodlan as the Warriors try to stay unbeaten in the early portion of this season, while Snider tries to pick up its first win in just 2 tries this year. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll come back after this 1-minute timeout here on SummitCitySports.com, live on YouTube and IHSAATV.org. Snider taking on Woodlan after the break.
Damn, Kai, you going crazy.
Huh. Hey, look what I did. I took every loss and then I turned that to a profit. I can't reach my goals with everybody in my pocket. I can't trust the soul, but I know pain, but I can't block it. I can't block it. Hey, look what I did. Hey, they keep hitting me like big bro, let lock in. But we ain't even locked in. We ain't even locked in.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
SummitCitySports.com. We welcome you back into Kilmer Court here at Snider High School, the beautifully newly painted court here at Snider. And we'll meet everybody on the roster for both teams. Here's Athletic Director Steve Zimbo.
Number 7, Elena Homan. Number 8, Lexi Peoples. Number 9, Olivia Trigg. Number 10, Lakin Swan. Number 11, Adriana Perkle. Number 12, Scarlett Gillingham. Number 13, Casey Reed. Number 14, Evie Benjamin. Number 16, Hannah Baker. Number 17, Rachel Waters. Head coach for the Woodland Warriors is Jared Rydell. And now the lineup for the Snider Panthers. Number 1, Avery Aarons. Number 2, Tiffany Borton. Number 3, Sierra Porter. Number 5, Leah Upper. Number 7, Micah Hoffman. Number 6, Micah Hoffman. Number 7, Ella Rector. Number 8, Madeline Nichols. Number 9, Lindsay Gonzalez. Number 10, Paige Keller. Number 11, Denny Lynn Dutton. Number 12, Ariel Stevens. Number 13, Madison White. Number 15, Ava DeBay. And number 16, Amelia Williams. Head coach for the Panthers, Brianna Rickey.
So here we go. Snider getting ready to take on Woodlan. These two teams meeting last season in the early portion of the year as well. Schedules don't change a ton year over year in terms of volleyball in the local area. Last season for Woodlan, they defeated Snider in straight sets. Now, that was on the home floor for Woodlan a year ago. Now they make the trip here to Kilmer Court to take on Snider. And Snider fans, of course, will be ready to fill the Ike Russ Isaac Stadium for the first time next Friday. We'll have your coverage of that game, of course, on SummitCitySports.com. We won't have coverage of the Snider game this week. They're on the road at Warsaw. Well, both teams trying to figure out where they are in the early portion of this season, work out some kinks and find what that best rotation looks like for both units. Starting libero for Snider is number 2, Tiffany Borton, 5'3" junior, will wear the black jersey tonight for Snider. And in the white libero jersey for Woodlan is the freshman Lakin Swan. So freshman defensive specialist, 5'6". She gets the start at libero on the varsity roster here this season for Woodlan. Ready to go, and the starting libero for Snider, it is Tiffany Borton, will serve to get us underway. Third and final match of week 1 here on SummitCitySports.com. Glad that you are with us, and it begins with miscommunication from Woodlan. It'll go down as an ace for Tiffany Borton. 1-0 start for the home Panthers. Usually when you see that libero starting as your server to kick things off in the rotation, you know you're going to have some good service pressure from her. Lexi Peoples couldn't quite get that one over the net. 2-0 Woodlan in front to begin things here tonight. Thank you to Athletic Director Steve Zimbo and the rest of the staff for getting us all set up here at Snider this evening. Right down the middle, Brianna Noble. And eventually Snider underneath the net, point for Woodlan. See some Snider football players are also in attendance for this one. And one of the leading returners for Woodlan, senior outside hitter Katie Bottoms, serving for the first time. And goes to the back corner, strong serve from Katie Bottoms, and the first ace for Woodlan. Now 2-2. Bottoms was second on the team in kills last year behind Alyssa Anderson. She's gotten off to a good start this year, leading the team in attacking so far. Great wind-up and swing from Ariel Stevens, the leading scorer on last year's Snider team as a sophomore, and Stevens bringing the power immediately here tonight. Madeline Nickel serves for the first time. Southpaw serve. Hit the corner on the line. Ace number 2 for Snider. This one belongs to Nickel, and the good service pressure to start things for the Panthers here on their home floor tonight. Coming up at the top of the hour, we will have boys soccer in action. Homestead at Northrop. Concordia at Northside. Service error makes it 4-3. Of course, the big news in the high school football circuit is Northrop will be on bye for week 1. They were scheduled to play Gary Westside. They just got hit by those powerful storms almost 2 weeks ago now, and they've not been able to return to school yet, so Gary Westside could not participate in the game against Northrop. The Bruins and Athletic Director Bob Schenk tried to find an opponent for week 1, but were not successful in doing so, and now Northrop will have to wait until week 2 of the high school football season to officially get started. We will be live at 6 locations instead of 7 tomorrow because of that with our football coverage. Good serve from Hoffman. Got the first touch on the back line. This is Amelia Williams going cross court and good. And right now, Snider out of the gate. A lot more crisp volleyball at the moment for this Panthers group, at least to get things started tonight. Michaelin Hoffman, junior outside hitter. Good line drive serve. First touch for Swan, the freshman libero. This is Peoples. Cross-court kill doesn't go, but a free ball back over from Borton. Waters setting. Not on the same page as her teammates, and Woodland's a little bit out of sorts right now. Coach Rydell is going to take his first timeout as Woodland has fallen behind by 4 points. Just 10 points into this opening set. Good start for the home Panthers. While we have a moment, I want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by all of our great sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottmiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttmillerContracting.com. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is your best defense. Seven to 3 in the early going in favor of Snider. Still a strong serve coming out of that timeout from Hoffman. Long run, tracked it down, and the free ball over after the touch from Nickel. Outside shot from Burkholder doesn't go, and there's Stevens down the middle. Ariel Stevens has the Snider faithful pumped up right now. Could not have scripted a better start for the Panthers. And Ariel Stevens, like she's got something to prove right now. Free ball makes it over. Will they go back to Stevens? They will on the slide. Goes off the blocker hands. Other side of the floor for Williams. Turned and just couldn't quite get it over the net with that angle. Attack air 8-4. But again, this is as good of a start as you could have pictured for Snider here tonight. Ella Rector back into the match. Here is Lexi Peoples. She's been on the varsity roster for the last 3 years for this Woodland program. Borton free ball, a chance to get things going for Woodland. Tough angle to hit from on the outside. Burkholder mistimed it, and it's now 9-4. And right now, Coach Rydell just looks a little flabbergasted. He's not sure. His team just hasn't come out the way he expected them to. Year number 5 for him at the helm. Waters tried to get to that ball, could not. It's an ace for Stevens. And now 10-4 and all out of sorts at the moment for Woodland. You know, that can change quickly. A pretty experienced group. Peoples is too strong here. Another attack air. Woodland behind 11-4, and you know, they say that it can take you 15 to 20 points to really get settled into any match. Snider was settled in from the jump today as Burkholder picks up the kill. And sometimes when you're playing on your home court, it makes it a little bit easier to be locked in from the jump. Adrina Burkholder, serve is too far. And now some service mistakes adding up for both teams in the opening set. Nickel comes off the floor. Ava DeFay back in. The setter, Lindsay Gonzalez, with a good serve. Other side of the floor, Bottoms missed on that swing. And I think it's just some nerves early on here tonight for Woodland and this group that knows they've got some high expectations again this season. Just trying to settle themselves into this match. But credit Snider for being ready to go from first serve tonight. Gonzalez for DeFay. It is all Panthers here in the opening set. Ava DeFay, her first kill. Anderson heating and air conditioning replay before we get this next serve in. And DeFay delivering the boom. Another strong serve from Snider, and right now you wonder if Coach Rydell isn't thinking about taking that second timeout. Gonzalez picks up the ace. First touch back over to Fay. Sneaks it up against the block of Waters. And it's now 16-5 Snider. First touch for Peoples. Waters going outside. Katie Bottoms. This one hit the antenna on the way over, and it is turning into a runaway in set one. Gonzalez continues to serve on this long run for Snider, and the announcer's jinx does still, in fact, take place even with the good serving from Gonzalez, but a nice run to extend this advantage. We were in the 10-5 range, and now all the way up to 17-6. Freshman Swan serves at her counterpart at libero. DeFay short on that swing. Goes into the net. Back-to-back points for Woodlan. Lakin Swan, freshman, starting at libero for Woodlan. Williams gets it over. Sometimes that's all you got to do. Just recycle the ball, get it over the net, see what happens on the other side. Williams will get credit with this kill. It's now 18-7. And a couple changes. Hoffman returning. And Leah Opper also in for Snider. It's a relatively balanced group between juniors and seniors for the Panthers that carry a good bulk of experience. DeFay came right back. Borton goes to the other side for Hoffman. Good extension from Peoples. Waters turns and fires and hits the line. Rachel Waters' first kill. The setter knowing in that position that that was the last touch they had. Take a swing. Hoffman put it over, and this one does roll in off the right hand of Brianna Noble. Gonzalez, good place to set right down the middle. Came back over. She'll get a second chance. Goes out to DeFay this time. And Ava DeFay with another kill. (19-9). Snider in the opening set. It's got to feel good for the Panthers after they did not win a set in their opener against Lakeland. Waters out for Bottoms. Back row, good. Katie Bottoms' first kill, and maybe that'll get the Warriors going in the right direction. Burkholder back in as Madison Halsey exits. Defensive specialist for Woodlan. Back to the start of the serving rotation with Katie Bottoms. Hoffman to the back row. Bottoms extension to get there, kept it alive, and this swing is into the net. 5 points away from a set one win for Snider. Seen a little bit more back and forth since Gonzalez came off the service line as that comes up short off the left hand of Nickel. Gonzalez looking at Hoffman, got a touch off the top of the blockers. Magdalene Hoffman, her first. And now Hoffman will serve before coming off the floor. Williams back in for Opper. Maybe there was something in the water in that match prior to the Lakeland match for Snider to begin the season, or maybe they just weren't as ready to go for match one. They certainly look like a much different team right now. Service pressure all over the place. Hoffman with an ace, and that's 5 of them in this opening set for the Panthers. Hoffman hit the foot of Peoples, got the touch, another ace, set point for Snider. And a chance for Woodlan to regroup going into set 2. Here is set point 1. Williams right back down and in, and Snider with an emphatic statement here in the opening set. Ready to go from the first serve tonight. And the Panthers take set 1, 25-11. Amelia Williams gets the kill to end the first set. We move on to set number 2. 1-0 Panthers over the Warriors here, SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Contracting, your trusted choice for complete home renovations. The heart of your home. Dream kitchens and custom bathrooms designed just the way you want them. 5-star reviews and happy customers. That's the Wake Contracting difference. Call 260-444-6081 or visit us online today.
One to nothing is the lead for Snider over Woodlan here at SummitCitySports.com. Glad that you are with us. And a great start to this match. As Snider balanced on its attack, certainly. And that was a big story from set 1, but, just the serving ability, the stick-to-itiveness of, hopping out to an early lead, but still managing the expectations from there on out. And as we go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay, check out that final point. You'll see that sometimes just about being in the right spot at the right time. Amelia Williams on that front line, and two-hand dump to go back down and in. Snider leads 25-11 after the first set. Libero's back into the match, and we are ready to get our second set underway tonight. Again, SummitCitySports.com. Glad that you are with us. We'll be live with football tomorrow, 6 different locations with high school football action. First serve for Waters is too far, and you hope for the sake of Woodlan they don't have the same struggles that we saw in set 1. Long run for Waters, gets it up to Peoples. Good downward attack there from Peoples. She gets the kill, and we're even at 1 apiece. Two soccer games also going on tonight here at Summit City Sports. Homestead at Northrop. And Concordia at Northside. Big swing here. Stevens, she was the leader a year ago because she continuously made plays like that. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Let's check it out one more time. Too good. Not much you can do if you're on the other side. On the back line, service ace, and again, it's the serving that has been spectacular for the home team tonight. The lefty nickel. Waters going for Peoples. Too far, did not get a touch this time. It's now 4-1, and you wonder for Coach Rydell. No, he took an earlier timeout. It was 7-3 in the first set when he called for timeout. And then that set just continued to get away from the Warriors. Take one earlier to try and stop a run, or maybe leave them out on the floor longer this time around. Did not clear the net. Point for Woodlan. Warrior JV team took down Snider 2-0 in the JV match, which started at 5:30. All Snider home matches, from what we can tell on the schedule, will be a little bit earlier this year, a half hour earlier, as Stevens runs the slide to perfection with her center Gonzalez. 5-2, and unofficially Stevens already up to 5 kills. Michael and Hoffman picked up an ace, or 2 of them in set 1. Waters back set for Peoples, hung up in the air an extra half second, and that got the blockers down low enough where Peoples could put it through, and Lexi Peoples has 2 of the first 3 points for Woodlan in this second set. She's the one back ready to serve. Great first touch. Stevens gets the swing. Bottoms dug it out. Burkholder hit the antenna. Attack air. Panthers doubled up here early on Woodlan at 6-3. Paige Keller, middle hitter into the match as Stevens serves over and in. Peoples back row attack. High up into the rafters. Williams down the line. Off a back foot over from Wills. Back row attack from Stevens. Wills, another chance. Free ball from Williams. Sets up Woodlan. Waters punches down on touch 2 and is good. Rachel Waters with a couple of the kills now, and Woodlan, it's one of those points where I feel like momentum could really take you to one side or the other on a longer rally. Madison Halsey, too far, and a consistent theme right now. Service errors from the road team Warriors. Miscommunication from Snider trying to get to that second touch. It's now 7-5. Swan, the freshman, serves. Off the tape and good. Friendly roll down for the ace for Swan, and Woodlan now a point away from tying it up. This is a good Warriors group. Again, this program has been extremely successful, and they've got a new young star potentially in the making. Couple of aces for Swan, and we're tied up at 7. 3-0 run for Woodlan. First touch coming back over, but the overpass got over the front line. That's one the Warriors would like to have back. Good serving from Swan. It's 8-7. Another change for Snider. Hoffman back in the match. Opper returning as well. And it will be Leah Opper ready to serve from basically dead center. Comes up short on this serve, and we're all even. 16 points into the second set. We saw just 36 points played in set 1. 25-11 win for the Panthers. Serving problems and issues for both teams right now. Waters goes down the gut. Borton kept it alive. Free ball gets over from Gonzalez. They look for Noble again. Instead, it's Bottoms who goes down the net line. Peoples over the top. DeFay off her fingertips. And the rally ends there. Ava DeFay with the kill. Wasn't her best swing tonight, but when it ends up on the court on the other side of the floor and in, who cares if it was your best swing? Backline, good. Ace for Tiffany Borton. And add another to her resume tonight. Started this match with an ace from that serving position. We're tied up at 8. Now the last 3 belong to Snider. Trying to stop the run. DeFay hung up in the air, got to it. Swan to Peoples. Borton to the back corner. She gets credit for an incredible kill. You cannot be serious. Long run for Waters, does get there. Peoples goes with a soft touch. Good crash from the setter. Towards the Woodlan bench, Waters free ball popped over. Stevens first touch came back. Laid off the net. Played down for the point. Let's go back to the previous point here on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Black jersey, look at the extension. And then down in the back corner. Right now the enthusiasm is certainly there for Snider, and the home crowd is playing a factor. Stevens picks up another kill. And Coach Rydell making his way up and down that sideline. Thought maybe he was going to take a timeout, and he'll decide to hang on to it for now. Madeline Nickel. Wills down the line, popped straight up into the air by Gonzalez. Punched over and good. Hoffman makes it 14-9. And 6 of the last 7 points belong to the Snider Panthers. And Woodlan wants to talk some things over. Check this out one more time. What an effort from Tiffany Borton here to get that ball over and to find the back corner. Certainly a little bit of luck involved, but that heart, that effort to get to that ball leading to the point. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration is providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. That's tjwindustrial.com. And the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. (14-9), Snider leads Woodlan. Set to action. 6 of the last 7 points for the Panthers. Make it 7 of the last 8. Stevens kill. This place is going berserk right now. You cannot tell me that a home crowd and having students in the stands does not make an impact. Feels different right now at Kilmer Court. Some extra juice in the building for an early matchup. And it's now 16-9 Panthers. Stevens' swing came back over. Hoffman gets the try. Peoples with a tap. And the scramble to get to that ball ends up in a Woodland point. Peoples picks up another kill. (16-10). Gonzalez, Stevens, her punch finds itself onto the floor, 17-10. Into the net. And we have seen a lot less of that from Snider here in set 2 than we did in the first set. Williams to the back row. Bottoms perfectly placed for Waters. Outside to Wills. That is execution at its best level for Woodland. That is what we've come to expect from the Warriors. Perfect first touch from Katie Bottoms set up the rest of that action. Gonzalez going out to Williams. This one sailed off her hand. Now 17-13, and everybody trying to calm down for Snider, not give an inch to this Woodland group. Peoples fires into the net. Point Snider, 18-13. Concordia's taken a 1-0 lead over Northside in boys soccer. That was as of 10 minutes ago. Thad Goff on the call there. Tim Atkinson has the call of Homestead and Northrop this evening. Now at 18-14 in the second set. Madison Halsey. Gonzalez for Williams. Cross court. Nice swing. Williams with a kill. Five points separating Snider from Woodlan, and the Panthers are 6 points away from a second set victory. Snider group trying to get back to 500 after going 16-19 a season ago. Tournament this weekend, and then go to anytime you play Angola. Feels like that's a litmus test. Hornets may not have the same kind of punch they've had in the past 4 or 5 years, but talking about volleyball programs with rich tradition in our area as of late, Angola certainly comes to mind. Free ball did not make it all the way over. Waters touched it down and in. Rachel Waters has picked up 3 kills here tonight from her center position. Ace. Halsey bringing the service pressure now, and Woodlan is back within 3. Then it was 8-8, then Snider pulled up 11-8. We have not been this close since then. First touch, Gonzalez kept it off the net. Good work to just get that ball over. Borton to Williams. Peoples first touch. Waters, just missed it. 20-16. Talking about Angola, the Hornets 1-1 to start their season. Lost to Bishop Dwenger last night in 5 sets. Great dig on the back line from Opper. Off the top of the tape, rolls through for Hoffman, and the lead is back to 5. And now Opper adding to that lead. Coach Reindell's got 1 timeout left. He's going to take it here, as Woodlan has put up a much better fight here in set 2, but Snider still on the verge of a 2-0 advantage. PSM's Edge Training Program helps athletes build the speed, power, agility, and strength they need to perform at their best. Visit psmsports.com/edge to learn more and earn your edge this season. Tonight's broadcast of Indiana High School Girls Volleyball is being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And, of course, the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. 22-16 in set 2, 25-11. Set 1 win for Snider as the Panthers trying to go up 2-0. A lot of matches just now getting underway across the state. Conversation between our 2 officials. Trying to see if we are ready for play or not. We're going to check out the rosters potentially, or maybe we've got an administrator coming to talk with some of the students in the Snider student section. If I had to guess, it was probably just about how far out on the floor they were getting with their celebration. So 22-16, and while we continue to have a pause in the action, don't forget, Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. And at Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. All right, so a little bit of a warning for some of the students who got a little too excited getting out on the floor. Nothing wrong with being animated for your home school. Just don't want to be over-animated. Tap into the middle, finds the soft spot in that Snider zone. And Woodlan with the point out of the timeout. (22-17), second set. Gonzalez goes outside to the Fay. She did not clear the net with that swing. Attack air. And Snider going to take a timeout and talk things over. So the Warriors back within 4. Snider trying to close the door here in set 2. Late run for Woodlan. And we're live from Fort Wayne, R. Nelson Snider High School and Kilmer Court here on SummitCitySports.com. We're back in 30 seconds.
Between O&E, Orthopedics Northeast, and Parkview Sports Medicine is unique because our team is taking care of the athlete in their own environment on the field. O&E is the other end of our treatment when someone actually does have an injury that requires a specialist care.
We have athletic trainers, we have the physical therapists, and everyone's important. Everyone has a role to play because our goal is the same. We're just trying to get these athletes back to doing what they love to do.
22-18. Second set continues out of Snider's first timeout of the night. And a good setup out of the timeout. Little tap for Paige Keller, her first kill. And now the Panthers are 2 points away. Halsey first touch. Back set, left-handed tap from Bottoms, and the return goes off the candy stripe. Now 23-19. Carson Wills back onto the floor for Woodlan. Katie Bottoms serving, needing a run for this Warriors group. Swan sets, will swing, go off the tape. DeFay, too far. 23-20. Snider trying to shake it off, say we're good. Fans getting back into it for the Panthers. Strong serve. Opper got down to it, though. DeFay swing. Great dig from Bottoms. Rally continues. Stevens the tap. Wills is home. Waters out to Peoples for the shove. And it's in. 23-21. And the intensity has picked up here at Kilmer Court. Ace! And Snider going to use its final timeout as Woodlan has scored the last 3 points. And this is more what you've come to expect from this Warriors group. Back in the match. 23-22. The rest of set 2 coming your way in 30 seconds.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
23-22, Snider leads Woodlan in set 2. 1-0 match lead for the Panthers, but Woodlan has scored the last 3 points. Stevens' second touch. And this is too far off the swing from Hoffman, and we're tied at 23. Little extra fire right now for this Woodlan group as they're trying to come from behind in the second set. Stevens puts Snider at set point. It'll be Madeline Nichols serving set point 1. Too far. Overtime in set 2. And we'll get a change with Addison Crozier coming in. Gonzalez to the back row, free ball over. Good chance for Woodlan. Waters to Peoples. Stevens blocks it back. Substitution for Snider. Amelia Williams going to come in. Michael and Hoffman serve set point for the Panthers. Waters going outside to Wills. Block home initially. Second chance. Nobody there. 4 touches against the Warriors. And Snider pulls off a dramatic set 2 win. 26-24. And the Panthers now lead 2-0 in this match. Back and forth we went, but it's the home team here at Kilmer Court out of the SAC. Snider up 2-0 heading into set 3. SummitCitySports.com.
Damn, Kai, you going crazy.
Huh. Hey, look what I did. I took every loss and then I turned that to a profit. I can't reach my goals with everybody in my pocket. I can't trust the soul, but I know pain, but I can't block it. I can't block it. Hey, look what I did. Hey, they keep hitting me like big bro, let lock in. But we ain't even locked in. We ain't even locked in.
Wake Contracting, your trusted choice for complete home renovations. The heart of your home. Dream kitchens and custom bathrooms designed just the way you want them. 5-star reviews and happy customers. That's the Wake Contracting difference. Call 260-444-6081 or visit us online today.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
SummitCitySports.com coming live to you from Kilmer Court tonight, Snider High School, where the Snider Panthers are up 2-0 over Woodlan. Warriors off to a 2-0 start this year. Snider searching for its first victory of the season, and the Panthers have gotten some really good performances across the board today. It does feel like Snider has, from the first serve, been ready to go, and Woodlan took them a while to get things figured out here tonight, but the end of that second set, we saw Woodlan really battle back late, and that is the kind of effort you've got to see, especially when you're down 2-0. Snider will serve to get the third set underway. First serve is long from Borton, and Woodlan with the opening point of set 3. A change coming as Halsey checks out, and this is Katie Bottom serving. DeFay into the net, did not make it over. That'll be a fourth touch against Snider. 2-0 start. Gonzalez setting for Stevens. Wills blocked down. Stevens and DeFay are there on the rejection for the Panthers. Madeline Nickel. Had that one inaccurate serve, but she's been really good despite just that one serve earlier in the match. Picks up the ace here to make it 2-2. Stevens saw the open floor, capitalized immediately, and Ariel Stevens double-digit kills now tonight. Long run for Waters. She does get there, but a free ball over is the only option. Gonzalez for Stevens. Did not make it over the net. We're even 3-3. The new paint job here at Kilmer Court is really sharp. Too long for Stevens on this swing. Now 4-3. And a change will bring Crozier back into the match. Brianna Noble exits. And that serve does not make it over the tape. 4-4. Hoffman serves for Snider. Williams back into the match, and then changes for Woodlan as well. Libero Swan back on the floor, as well as Olivia Trigg. Waters looking for Peoples, tried to send that straight down with her hand, but ended up not clearing the net. 5-4, and this is the closest we've been through the first 9 points in any set tonight. Wills hit the antenna on that swing. Point goes to Snider, 6-4. It was a good swing from Wills. Had it not hit the antenna, it was almost perfect placement, but just grazed it. Too far on the serve from Hoffman. Well, neither team playing air-free volleyball at the moment. Ella Rector returns to the rotation for the Panthers. It's Lexi Peoples. Gonzalez, Stevens bats it down. The opening was too big. You've got to have two bodies trying to block every time Stevens touches the ball. And that's going to leave other options open, of course, for Snider in that situation. But Stevens is too good to be one-on-one with pretty much anybody in the area, unless you're playing for Carroll. Wiping up sweat spot on the Woodland side of the floor. Two-point Panther lead. Thursday night volleyball in the Summit City. Waters over on touch 2, came back to her, swings down, and it's good. Just got to continue to chip away, slowly but surely if you're Woodland. And the nice thing, you get to reset after every set, even though the Warriors were probably playing better down the stretch of set 2. Certainly feel re-energized right now. Swan, good effort, but couldn't get the help she needed after that touch. 8-6. Pretty good crowd on hand here today. We've certainly felt it in the gym tonight. Back and forth here early on. Gonzalez' serve has been tough to handle today. And there's another. Lindsey Gonzalez, when she serves, it just feels like it's kind of like a knuckleball in baseball where, you know, you're not dealing with the wind indoors, but a little draft of air could help change directions. And it's continuing to put pressure on that Woodland defense. 10-6, Snider in front. Another ace for Gonzalez, who's putting together a really nice performance this evening. People's first touch this time. Again, just chaos created on the other end with the serve from Gonzalez. And it might be time for a timeout for Woodland, as this match went from back and forth early on to a long run currently for Snider. Got 11-7 on the scoreboard in venue, so we'll match that here on our scoreboard. This return is out. Point Woodland, and we did have it right here. They just, in venue, put up the 7 for Woodland, and we'll keep it there. Swan serves at Williams. Gonzalez back for Williams. Little runner on the tap. Amelia Williams having a nice match as well. Stevens has been the focal point of the attack for Snider, but Hoffman, Keller, DeFay, and then Williams has probably been option number 2, but Those 5 or 6 names have all gotten in on the attack tonight for Snider. Makes them a lot harder to defend when they play so balanced. Hoffman has to punch, and it falls in. And it's just been one of those nights for Woodlan. They can't seem to find the right spot. And you got to credit the Snider group for taking advantage of that. Waters going out for Bottoms. Gonzalez behind her to DeFay. Blocker slow it down for Woodlan. Free ball over. Two-hand shove, perfectly placed by Keller. That's just her second kill of the night by my count, but her kills have come at a perfect time. Knowing when to take advantage, and when it's her turn to go get her point, Keller with the kill. And it's a football score and a touchdown lead, plus the extra point for Snider, 14-7 in set 3. Don't forget, Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is your best defense. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. That's tjwindustrial.com. And the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Service error makes it 14-8 out of the Woodland timeout. First timeout taken by the Warriors here in our third set. We're going to need those 4, 5, 6-0 runs to get back into this match. We saw it happen later in set 2. Bottoms took a great swing, but DeFay is there on the rejection. And now 10 points separating Snider from its first win of the season and what would be a sweep. It's an opponent out of the ACAC. Hoffman is good this time, and it is all Panthers right now. Woodlan in Class 2A for volleyball. Snider in Class 4A. Of course, the road to a sectional title always going to be tougher for this Snider group when you've got the two-time defending state champs, Carroll. Woodlan cannot believe that last call. And it's now 17-8, and it's getting away from the Warriors now. Tiffany Borton continues to serve. Cleared out. Warriors get that point. They're happy to celebrate it. 25-11 set 1 for Snider, 26-24. Snider won the second. Hoffman back into play. Waters going out for Wills. This one rolls off the blocker hands, down and good. And Woodlan back-to-back points. Again, just a little 4-0 run here, 3 here, and all of a sudden you look up and find yourself back in this third set. And if you can come back and win the third, put Snider on its heels. Hoffman, teardrop, Every time it feels like Woodlan is starting to take the momentum, Snider finds a stopper. Madeline Nickel, we talked about her good serving. Wills with the first touch. Waters going back to her. Popped up in the sky by Opper. Hoffman, again, little teardrop. Bottoms with a dig. Peoples, the swing. That's the best 1-2-3 combo there for Woodlan. First touch from Bottoms. Waters gets the chance to set it to Peoples. Warriors down by 7. Really have to credit senior Katie Bottoms for Woodlan. She has been really good a couple of different times tonight on that first touch to set up the rest of the offense. Peoples, back-to-back kills. Woodlan not done yet. But again, tonight, this has been the course where Snider finds that point, thwarts the run. Got it from the help of their own net. 19-12. Waters backing up, goes to Peoples. She just absolutely hammers that ball off the blocker hands. Now 19-13, and substitution on the other side. Hoffman comes out, Ella Rector back in. Stevens just missed that swing as it came back over. Point Warriors. She had a chance to put that ball right back over after it came on to Snider's side of the court. Just couldn't do it. Gonzalez for Stevens. Too easy. Leading attacker from last season as a sophomore. Too much open space on the court for Ariel Stevens. Wills with the swing. Williams returns for Snider. Back to a 7-point advantage. 4 points to get for the Panthers on the verge of their first win of the season. And handing Woodlan its first loss of the year. Match number 2 for Snider, match number 3 for Woodlan. Ariel Stevens' show coming to a close tonight, but you're going to be able to see her in action plenty of times this year at Kilmer Court. And it's worth the price of admission. Stevens, back-to-back aces. And Woodlan with one timeout remaining. Coach Rydell is going to let it ride here at the moment. Peoples, high arcing tap. Williams goes back over. Now Wills on the outside. And this return over and out. Point Woodlan. Substitution will bring Madison Halsey back into the match. She's been a serving specialist for Woodlan to start the season. Gonzalez for Williams. Hit the antenna, point Woodlan. And still 2 more to get for Snider to close things out tonight. Waters takes the swing, and she picks up another kill. 5 kills tonight from the center, Rachel Waters, through 3 sets. And she just continues to keep Woodlan alive, as does Halsey. She puts another serve in. Gonzalez for Williams. Off the block, tooled it and out. Match point for Snider. Woodlan has the 1 timeout remaining. Not taking it, at least at this moment. Match point 1, Gonzalez serves. Borton for Williams. Couldn't quite put it away. Waters to Peoples. Another chance for Snider. DeFay came up short. Match point 2 upcoming. Brianna Noble back on. This is the freshman Lakin Swan, who will need the next 6 points for Woodlan. Match point 2 for Snider. Gonzalez. Nobody home for the attack, but an overpass, no. Net violation against Snider. Making contact at the net was DeFay. Back-to-back points for Woodlan. They need 5 more. Match point 3 for the Panthers. And that'll do it. Service error ends it as Snider picks up the sweep of Woodlan tonight here at Kilmer Court. Your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the match is Ariel Stevens as she picks up double-digit kills, and the junior is showing that she's going to be a force to be reckoned with once again this season. Snider 25-11, 26-24, and 25-19. A sweep of Woodlan here tonight. We've got more volleyball coming your way next week here on SummitCitySports.com. On Monday, Blackhawk Christian at Norwell. Tuesday, Leo at Bishop Dwenger. Next Thursday, we'll be back here at Snider. We'll have a match Wednesday as well. Just determining which match that will be still this weekend. 3-0 is the final score as Snider gets its first win of the season. It's a sweep over Woodlan. For my cameraman, Matt Jackson, I'm Jared Matheny saying so long. We will see you tomorrow night for Indiana High School football, week 1 of the season. 6 different games we will be at tomorrow night, including East Noble hosting Northside, as well as Adams Central at Bishop Lures. Hope you'll join us tomorrow night for high school football. If not, we'll see you next week for high school volleyball again on Monday at Norwell. Back here at Snider next Thursday when the Panthers take on Carroll. Have a great rest of your Thursday night.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent, and it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, you know, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Damn, Kai, you going crazy.
Huh. Hey, look what I did. I took every loss and then I turned that to a profit. I can't reach my goals with everybody in my pocket. I can't trust the soul, but I know pain, but I can't block it. I can't block it. Hey, look what I did. Hey, they keep hitting me like big bro, let lock in. But we ain't even locked in. We ain't even locked in.
Wake Contracting, your trusted choice for complete home renovations. The heart of your home. Dream kitchens and custom bathrooms designed just the way you want them. 5-star reviews and happy customers. That's the Wake Contracting difference. Call 260-444-6081 or visit us online today.
Partnership between O&E, Orthopedics Northeast, and Parkview Sports Medicine is unique because our team is taking care of the athlete in their own environment on the field. O&E is the other end of our treatment when someone actually does have an injury that requires a specialist care.
We have athletic trainers,